Hi Pandas, it's here Miss Ciega. I'm continuing our lessons on labeling for writing, right? So far you've learned from Miss Erin and from myself how important it is for us to follow the steps of first we go ahead and we brainstorm, we think about what we want to write about, and then we make that selection and then we draw our pictures, right? And our pictures have to make sense and our pictures have to be like big, okay? So you're not gonna draw a little kid or yourself very little over here and a tree, okay? You wanna make it big, you wanna fill your picture up, okay? And then of course comes labeling. So that's what our focus is, it's on labeling. And today I'm going to label my desk area, right? With a few things that you can always find on a teacher's desk and most likely on my desk for sure. Also, then you're going to go and do the same thing. You're going to go on Seesaw and you're going to make a video of you labeling things in your work area. So your work area might look different, of course. I get to get a table. You might have to do it on the dining room table, or you might change spots around, but just pick one spot that you feel you're mostly there and label 3 to 4 things, okay? So I'm gonna start with my laptop. Laptop. That is a compound word, boys and girls, 2 words in one. So unlike our last video, we couldn't show our mouths because we were wearing masks. We can try out and sound out and write laptop. That's right. L a as an apple. Lap. That's right. Lap. That's our first word. Our second word is going to come right next to it. Laptop, like backpack. Lap. Ah. That's an interesting, tricky sound. Some kids sometimes think they hear a U, but it's not. It's an like octopus, okay? It's a short O. Laptop. That's the P. Mistake is getting silly now. Okay? So most likely you have a laptop. You call it a Chromebook now. We call it a Chromebook. Or you might have a tablet. Or you might have a laptop from your parents. So I'm going to go ahead and label this here like that. Okay? Next thing we're always going to find is a water bottle. Okay? That's a big word there, right? There's 2 words. Water bottle. So I like to bring my water from home already in ice. It stays like this nice and cool. Sometimes Miss Ciega's rushing and she just grabs bottles of water. So depending on how things are, let's go ahead and label that too. What. I just love the sound of W, I have to tell you. It's just like a what. Wa. Okay, we'll learn that in school during the year about that sound when you hear it. Okay, here it's going to be the water, bot, 2 T's, water bottle, and a silent E at the end. Okay, this is a tough word to write. Okay, but what we ask you guys to do is try your best, okay? We all learn from making mistakes. That's how we learn. So mistakes are welcomed, always. In my classroom and it's Erin's classroom, mistakes means you're trying. It means you're learning, okay? Next thing is one of these guys, right? You need to have one that, well, probably mine has a little too many highlighters. But that was from last year when I did small group. So let's see, what would you call this, Miss Erin? Miss Erin's doing the video for us. Would you do this like call it like an organizer, or?
We can call it a pen caddy or an organizer.
Oh, I like pen caddy. It's 2 words. And we're going on that. We got a compound word here. We got 2 words here. We'll go with a pen caddy. And a caddy is something small, right? That you can carry, can hold things. All right, let's go with our first word. Our first word is a CVC word. That means it has a consonant, vowel, consonant, okay? So it's just a short vowels, o. You just have to remember which one is that. And we're gonna write pen, p, pen, p. And then that's the a short like elephant. Pen, the N, your tongue goes right to the top of the roof. Pen, pen, caddy, pen, caddy. K. That's gonna be a C. It could be a K, but it's a C. Okay, we're gonna go with the C. Now that is a long A.
Short A.
It's a short A, I'm sorry. Katie. Unless I was writing Katie. And that's a whole other word. This is another. Miss Erin knows. I love twin letters. I just find them fascinating. I just think it's wonderful. Cad, two D's and a Y. Okay, I'm not sure if it looks. Can you get a good view? All right.
You can see.
So there's my pen caddy, and I finished labeling it back here. Okay, and let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to use my notebook as last. Okay, because we all need to carry a little notebook with our notes. I write a lot of things when I'm working with you guys on Zoom. I'm taking notes. This is how I prepare. And these are the things that I probably would need for me to be able to teach. Okay? And that, boys and girls, is another compound word.
You've got some big
notebook.
words.
Yes, we sure do. I'm almost thinking, you know what? Why not? Let's just make this a double Post-it word. Sometimes our words are so big that we need 2 Post-it notes. By the way, boys and girls, you don't need to You don't need to tell mom and dad that we need to go out and buy these Post-its, okay? A piece of paper can work. You can fold it. You can get creative. You know, little tape if you have it. We don't want to make it sound like you have to go out and get these things. It's just for the kids can understand the importance of labeling and how labeling connects to their writing. Okay? So here we go. We're going to write the word notebook. Notebook. Note, like, hey, pass that note. And book, right? It's something that we read. And that is called a compound word. We're going to put those 2 words together. Oh, that's obvious, right? You hear the O, note. And this, boys and girls, we'll learn about these words too when the first vowel does the talking, the second vowel does the walking, and we call it different things. Note. You hear the T, and the E is silent. Note. So you know this would be the word not. You know it's not, when it has 2 vowels, the first vowel does the talking, the second does the walking, or is quiet. So this is going to be a long O sound. Note. And then we have b. Book. And Miss Yega has a funny story about how to remind you about how to distinguish a B from a D. And note bull. Oh, okay, we'll learn about the double O sounds. It has more than one sound. Okay? Notebook. Notebook. Oh, water bottle. Okay, boys and girls, so this is me labeling my desk area. And if I was to write about it, I would make sure that in my writing, I would discuss laptop, pen caddy, water bottle, and notebook. Those words would have to be in my drawing. Those pictures would have to be in my drawings, and they would have to be in my writing. Okay? All right, boys and girls, looking forward to your work that you're going to show us on Seesaw. Bye.